welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be working on my 365 calendar. I thought of kind of something fun to do with them, I think. Hopefully it'll work out good. So what I was thinking of doing is to make tags with them and to fussy cut the top to make an interesting tag. So I've done 2 of them, make sure they worked. And this is one of the pockets from last week just to show, but when it goes into a pocket, then the little cutout is just a little bit different, right? And then this one has the leaves at the top, so it's just not straight and square, but it just has a little bit of fun in there. So you really can, I mean, it doesn't have to be the calendar pages like this. It could be any fussy cut that you want to do, you know, Santa, something on the top. We can do the same kind of theory for it. So let me show you how I made these. All right, so basically I have pulled the papers together and things like that. So what I've taken is I've got these 4 by 6, I believe they are 4.5 by 6, just pieces of a little bit thicker cardstock. They are white on the back. I think one of them though is, yeah, that's colored on the back, but it's neutral so that it can be written on. If you want to throw some tea dye paper or something on there just to make it a little more grungy, that would be fine. But just want something a little bit sturdier so that when you fussy cut the top, it's got some stability. So what I've also done is taken some papers, some scrap papers that I'm going to put at the bottom just to give it, just to finish it off to coordinate with it. I've also pulled on a couple of these, some of my pages out of those books that I found on Temu. To put on there. So what I'm going to do, let me get these out of the way so I can glue, is I'm just going to glue the whatever scrapbook page, paper, coordinating paper that I want on the bottom. Now I would not have to do this because they I picked colors for the paper that actually don't get seen, but they would coordinate with it if I wanted to just put this on the bottom and be blank. But I decided to give it a little bit more pizzazz and add some paper. All right, so let me move this over a little bit here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to glue all of these, papers down so that the glue starts to dry before I start to cut. So, all right, so I got that one. This one I've added, I think I'm gonna get rid of this page here. This ruler kind of paper for it. Now I could be a little bit more efficient, and I figured out how wide that is and cut this paper down, but I found the paper in my stash, so I just took it. Because after these are all glued down, I'm going to go back and cut it into the exact size tag shape or tag size I want. So I'm not really paying attention to, we probably should want to pay attention to if that's straight though. There we go. Not really paying attention to that it's on the sides or anything, just to make it a little bit easier to do. So how is your day going? Hopefully well. I was so excited that I found some time to be able to, I think I'm gonna cut this one in half. I don't want to waste all that paper. That's pretty paper. Put that in the stash. Yeah, I was glad I was able to find some time to work on it this week. I said it before, but I am not sure how many of these, if I'm going to be able to get the whole year done, or not. So some of it might have to be done next year. But I'm hoping so, because as I'm looking at filming this on Monday, cut it down a little bit. I'm looking at Monday's calendar. Look how pretty purple that is. That'll be a nice one to do with something. So yeah, this one might be a little bit busy, but I'm thinking I'll be okay. I'll put some sort of washi between there or something. So, all right, I think I'm gonna cut this. Save that piece and glue it down. I just like the fact that it had both the blues and the yellows in there. I'd have to go get a glue stick. Even though I don't know really how much more gluing I'm gonna do besides this. Now what was nice with this too is usually I go and I'll trim these pictures down around the corners, ink them. Oh yeah, glue stick is dead. Ink them, and I didn't have to do it with this project because they were going to be cut off probably. Got a little bit of glue on the outside from the stupid page. Okay. All right, let's put these back in order. And all right, let's get the cutter out. Okay, so I'm going to trim these down so that they can be tag size. So I'm basically just going to snip off a little bit of each side here. And probably just a little bit off the top because it wasn't quite even. I think I'm going to give those another minute to dry, but I'll show you what I'm talking about with the Fussy Cut. So like I said, I'll probably end up putting some sort of washi tape along the bottom here just to break it up. But we're going to go ahead and fussy cut this, and this one is pretty straightforward, being it is a bush tree. And I'm wondering, kind of fun to have this sticking out, I think, a little bit. But I don't know if I want to go through necessarily. And cut that center. We'll do that. How about like that? Okay, now what I think I could probably do is just throw a little bit of yeah, that's better. It was just kind of a little too white there, but I didn't want to necessarily cut it down. Yeah. That works. So like I said, it will be, let me get the pocket here. Not necessarily going in here, but when you go to put it into a pocket, you'll have a bit more of fun. Okay. And I think this has stitching on it. This could be fun. Haven't used it yet though, so it'll take me a second to open it up. All right, that tape really stuck poorly. All right, can I salvage this piece? I probably can. There we go. Oh yeah, I can salvage it. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Before I forget to, these paper ones are kind of annoying. Not kind of, really are annoying. right, I'm going to do that later. I like that stamp. It has a bit of a greenish color that's like part of that. Yeah, I like that. And I know I'm jumping ahead of myself here, but I think I like that on here. It's got a bit of red on there like those birds have. So I'll show that up there. This is what happens when you catch something out of the corner of your eye, right? Like, all right. Yeah. Now I think I'm gonna tip the edges a little bit just to make them a little softer, and voila, done. So yeah, so pretty easy to do, and so much versatility, because depending on what you put as a topper, you can I don't think the bottom needs to be cut, but the side does a little bit. It can be as fussy or non-fussy as you want, but to keep an eye out, you know, if you see something and you're like, oh, that would be very cute fussy cutted. Now this one should be interesting. Okay, we're gonna go around this bird's wing and then kind of just have it come out the top. And then I'm thinking I might do the same with this one. Don't want to cut his butt off. He's hiding in the grass, so it's like, is it his butt or is it his grass? Get some of that out of the way. It's a little thicker because of the cardstock to try to fussy cut this, but you don't want it too thin because it's going to be too soft, that's for sure. So when I was doing my practice one, I noticed that it's like you do a little bit less than you think, and then you can come back in and do a little bit more. Like if I wanted to cut around here, I could, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm just inking the edge because of the white center of the cardstock. Trying to get rid of that, but all right, that's a cute tag. I like it. Now I'm thinking maybe some sort of ticket down there. I think that's too close in color. I'm not a fan. I think, oh, I wonder if I've got those. Track down those Tim Holtz stamps I used last time. And maybe a red. They're red little beaks. Yeah, I like that. And I could leave some room here because if I want to, you know, add a label that has, garbage truck coming, add some sort of label that's blank to add some, you know, be able to write something. Okay, dude, you shook your garbage enough. I think I'll put that down there. I think whatever he's trying to get out is stuck. What do you think? Yeah, cute. Yeah, I like it. All right. Okay, we're gonna cut this down just a little bit, just to even it out. Okay, now this one is pretty, I think, self-explanatory where I'm gonna cut it. All right, so I want to get rid of the leaf. Keep the leaf. Well, let's first keep the leaf, because I can always go back and, you know, cut it. But I can't add it back on. No, I think I'm actually going to get rid of the leaf. It seems to be floating in the middle of space. Now that is a very tall, thin tag for sure, but all right, just gonna round that edge a little bit. I forgot to nip the corners here. Okay. But yeah, it'd be cute peeking out, right? All right, and this could be fun. Almost looks like a gold fence. Yeah, that's cute. Now, I think a teal ticket will work. I'm going to put it on this side though. And just a little. All right, we're going to do this one. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, if you wanted to, this one is one of the ones that are solid at the back, but still writable. But if you wanted to put some sort of other paper on there, do it before you cut it, or then just maybe put it down there. But if you do it before you cut it, there would be an extra like layer of strength in there. Okay, one last one. And I'd love to hear what you think about the idea. Am I totally off my rocker? This will never work, or interesting. I think I might try it. I totally think I want to try something with Christmas, with some Santas or some reindeer or stuff like that. That could be fun. Yeah. Now this one, I don't know if I'm going to get this out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to really fussy cut this too much because it's in a square. And I like that feather. So I might just keep this and not fussy cut it. I know that was the whole theory behind this, but I really like this picture. really don't think I like it as much as if I Fussy Cut it. So we are gonna break our rules and do that. Okay, and I'm thinking kind of fun to put a black label. And you're like, black? Why black, Lisa? Well, the bird's got a bit of black in it, so I think it would be kind of fun. All right. This has a bit of that beginner tape on there, so we're gonna do a wrap. Okay. Like a belt. Belt for it. I like it. Now, I think we do have black stamps in here. But I don't know if I want to put a stamp in there. I kind of like how that's open like that. I might just keep it. I think it's pretty as it is. I say let's go for it, or ungo for it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, well that is going to be it for today's video. I think I'll show you these up close because they're kind of unique. And yeah, I'd love to hear which one you thought, which one you like the best. And like I said, if you think you might go ahead and do these yourself. So, all right, so there's the last one I did, not Fussy Cut, but still, I really like this one. It's a very fun card. Okay, and there's the yellow birds, little teal ticket, a little bit of sparkle on that washi tape, and I really like this one. Great fall. The leaves on top like that. This is like a ticket or a stamp washi tape that I have. And the sleeping dogs, aren't they cute? I did this one off. This one actually I put 2 washi tapes. I liked how this one said the best on there. Sorry, so cute. If you've been on my channel a while, you might know, and last November, in about 10 days or so, we did a 1-year anniversary where we lost our little pupper Sterling. So I kind of felt I had to do that one. Yeah. All right. Before I get all upset. Birds, more birds, a little bit of red popping, burgundy, measuring tapes, cute, I like it. And last but not least, the bird with the on the tree. Yeah, I like that one. Little stamp. Yeah, cute. All right, so yep, that's going to be it for me today. Like I said, if you liked the video, a thumbs up would be great. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm still working on the daily, December daily journal. You've been seeing those videos pop up. And I think I've mentioned before, I've got a little golden book coming up that is going to be the 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm looking forward to working on that too. That's the plan, at least. So, all right, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for stopping by. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.